Alright guys, welcome once again to Who Would Win, the segment where I talk about some random fight I had in my head, and I decide, you know what, let's see what the rest of the world thinks of this fight. Yeah, so this fight is another Marvel DC fight, and this one pits Daredevil, the man without fear, against Bane, the man who broke the bat. Yeah. Now, this is a fight I've always thought of. This is one of these major Marvel DC fights that I've always kind of thought of. Kind of like with Green Arrow and Bullseye, where I've just been like, man, wouldn't it be cool to see those two fight? Daredevil and Bullseye Daredevil and Bane are the same thing. Bane would definitely make a great Daredevil villain. And wow. If the mic isn't picking it up, there's kind of a thunderstorm going on in my neck of the woods. So, yeah. Anyway, goddamn 90-degree weather and frickin' storms, frickin' monsoons. Anyway, let's move on to the fight itself. Now, as we all know about Daredevil. Lost his sight, but gained superhuman. His other four senses were given a superhuman charge, more or less. And Daredevil, since he was a child, was trained by Stick to learn multiple forms of martial arts and ninjutsu. Daredevil is one of the greatest martial artists in the Marvel Universe. Now, yeah, I said one of, not the best. That goes to pretty much Shang-Chi and Iron Fist. Those guys are the top tier. But Daredevil is really good. Daredevil is an amazing fighter. He's a master of stealth, and thanks to his superhuman senses, he is, that just adds on to his cunning and his abilities. So, Daredevil does have an edge where Batman didn't over Bane, and that is, his superhuman senses give him, a better awareness of the world around him. And on the other hand, when Bane fought Batman had pretty much had to hunt down every single villain that Bane released from Arkham, because Bane knew, even with the Venom, he couldn't take on Batman in a head-on fight, even with the Venom. So that's why he, broke everyone out of Arkham and wore him down physically and mentally, then delivered the finishing blow on Batman. So that was the big thing with Bane. Now, Bane, on the other hand, Bane is no idiot. He may look big and stupid, but really, he is incredibly intelligent. He's incredibly, cunning, and a master of several martial arts as well. Bane is a friggin' chess master, more or less. He can easily get anyone to do his, he could literally manipulate any situation to make it work for him. And, again, I haven't read the New 52 comics, but as I recall, he created a new type of Venom that not only makes him stronger, but it also makes him smarter. Whereas the classic Venom, Venom that he used made him dumber and let his rage get the better of him. This new version of the Venom drug now makes him twice as intelligent. So the more he uses, the more he gets stronger and smarter. So yeah, just let that process for a moment. Now, a fight between Bane and Daredevil would be epic, no doubt about it. But the thing is that I don't think Daredevil would want to fight Bane head on. He would have to use the shadows. He would have to, try to hit Bane at his weak points, the cords, the Venom cords, places like that. But, however, in a hand-to-hand battle, this would be tough, because Bane would definitely have the size and strength advantage, and you also have to remember that drug makes him pretty damn quick with the reflexes as well. So he's not big and slow, as in, we saw in the Arkham games, where you could just dodge out of the way as he comes charging in. No, that's not how it works. Bane, more or less, those reflexes are enhanced. Now, Daredevil has some enhanced reflexes as well. He's pretty quick on his feet as well. But, in a hand, he can't fight Bane. He's gonna, Matt's gonna realize real quick, I can't take Bane in a head-on fight. I need to challenge him on I need to challenge him on my terms. I need to get him to fight my fight. So, that would be the big thing here, is that Daredevil would have to be formulating a plan and staying out of Bane's reach, which is kind of fucking hard because Bane moves like fucking lightning. So, this is a real tough match to call, because both of them are, they've spent years training, ever since, Bane trained since his childhood, since he was born in that prison and he had to learn from the get-go, more or less, to learn how to survive. Daredevil was the same way. You know, when he lost his eyesight and his father, Stick trained him at an early age to be a great fighter. Now, the other thing is that, would Daredevil be willing to kill? Yeah, Daredevil would actually, Daredevil's been known to kill before. So, Bane could actually lead Daredevil to kill somebody. That's a big factor here, is that Matt, while he doesn't want to kill, he's been known to kill before, and if it comes to it, it might come down to a him or me kind of situation, and it would lead to, Bane ain't walking away from this one, but that's a last resort for Matt. However, that's a first resort for Bane. He always goes in for the kill, no matter what. Unless he's trying to humiliate Matt like he did Bruce, then he's going to go right in for the kill, no mercy. This is going to get bloody, and Bane's going to enjoy every fucking minute of it. The other thing is that, you might think, oh, Bane might get arrogant and lose. Nah, Bane doesn't let his ego get in the way. After his battle with Batman and then with Azrael, Bane has kind of let his ego, he's pushed his ego to the side. He's now, totally committed. He won't stop until his opponent is dead. He doesn't let unlike most villains and how he did when he fought Bruce as well as when he fought Azrael, he doesn't let his ego get in the way anymore. He, totally dedicates himself to destroying his opponent mercilessly. And Daredevil really doesn't have much of an ego, so that's not really much of a problem here. So all in all, this is a really tough fucking match, guys. Bane and Daredevil. Man, this would be a brutal and bloody fight. And only one is walking away from it. So, you guys tell me in the comments below. If you think Daredevil would win, put hashtag Daredevil wins, and list off the reasons why you think Matt would come out on top in this matchup. However, if you think Bane would win, put hashtag Bane wins, and list off the reasons why you think Bane would be the victor in this fight. Really interested to see what you guys have to say about this one, because yeah, like I said, this is a real fucking hard match to call, and this is one of those fights I've always had in my head. So, what do you think, guys? You think the man without fear could stop the man who broke the bat? Or do you guys think Bane can break the devil? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.